I want you to understand something. This literally is a situation where I'm in dire financial straits, and if this stands where I'm going to be making half as less money on YouTube as I ever did before, starting now, I'm going to lose my house. I'm going to have all my shit reclaimed. You know, credit card bills are going to go default. I'm probably going to have to declare bankruptcy. I'm going to lose everything.
Let's see here. So Hogan, listen to this. Hogan Lover with a $1.99 super chat. Take your wife to a vacation. Stop playing WWE and Liquo. What? You lost me. Like at first, it definitely was like a trolling message, but you lost me in the end. N-L-I-Q-U-O. What does that mean? Liquo? So this person is saying that I should spend my money on my wife and go on vacation rather than spending money on WWE. Oh, sorry. I had to put on my exactly. I had to put on my slow glasses. Like when you get a message like that, you have to put on glasses and squint really hard. And then maybe what you should do, you take your head and you like slam it against the wall 7-8 times. And then your brain's addled enough you can understand the message. What he meant to type was liquor. That I spend too much money on WWE and liquor, but he couldn't finish typing it because, you know, he's an exceptional individual. So again, I've explained to you guys that now the way that things are going, because you guys have been supporting me so much, we're now doing stuff that we've wanted to do, like for example, around the house for a very long time. Like we were able to finally clean out our garage. We were able to redo several different things in the house, rooms and stuff. Not fully, like we still want to redo parts of the house fully and renovate them, but we can't afford that yet, okay? But we're doing good stuff in the house. Now, would we like to go on a vacation eventually? Yes. Right now is just not the time, all right? Being honest. We would like to do it. We're talking about it. We're working on it, but it's not something we can do at this time, all right? Just being honest. When these idiots say stuff like, oh, you spend all your money on liquor and WWE champions. Do you understand how much money I would have to be spending to spend all my money on that? Are you stupid? I mean, yeah. If you actually believe that, like you're out of your mind. Like you're that stupid. I would have to buy the whole fucking liquor store. What are you talking about? Here's the truth. As you know, I can't stop burping right now. What the hell's going on? I'm sorry. As you know, I do spend money on things. I spend money sometimes on a mobile game. I spend money on things for myself. I now have nice clothes that I wear every day, right? I have socks that I bought for my feet. Can you believe it? I wear socks and I have nice underwear now.
Sure. What the fuck?
I revealed a couple weeks ago that I wear cologne, and people are like, you wear cologne in the house? Why? Well, let's see. Because cologne smells good, because I'm in a dingy office all day with the door closed and it's stuffy as shit, and because I can afford it. If you could afford cologne every day, you'd probably wear it too. I'm just saying. But the point I'm making here is, you know, I now am doing well off that I can do things that I used to not be able to do, all right? I'm not spending all of my money on a mobile game. You're out of your mind. Like, do I spend money on stuff? Yes, I do. And it's all well within reason. It's very balanced and you know, fine. The problem is, a lot of you people are idiots. And you just believe the nonsense. Like yesterday, and I don't know, I'm assuming this was a new detractor meme. Yesterday, there was like 2 or 3 people who came into chat, and they were saying that I spent $2,900 over the weekend on WWE champions. If you actually believe that I spent $2,900 on WWE champions this last weekend, you need to immediately go to the hospital. I have never once in my life spent $3,000 on WWE champions. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Do I spend money? Yes, I do. Do I spend $3,000 in one weekend on WWE champions? No. There's not even, you couldn't even spend $3,000. Like, for example, in that game, If you want to get a character, they have ways that if you spend certain amounts of money, you just get the character. Not once ever in the history of the game has it been $3,000. But this is the idiocy these people make up. They'll say, people will believe, Hogan Lover actually believes that this last weekend, I spent $3,000 on a mobile game. Then I went to the liquor store and I spent like $1,000 on liquor. They actually believe that.
Yes, you are. Fuck you.
But again, these are from morons who they listen to the dumbest people. Why do you think someone wants you to think that I spent $3,000 on a mobile game this last weekend? Because you're dumb, you're gullible, and you believe it, and you give them views, and you give them money on their streams. They literally milk your stupidity, and then they're making money on you. How do you not understand this? I'm at such a loss that you guys are so fucking stupid to believe this dumb shit. Again, I'm not even lying to you, all right? I do spend money on frivolous things. I absolutely do, okay? But it's not out of control spending at all. It's all under control and fine. I'm not breaking the bank. I'm not going bankrupt a second time on this stuff. And there's literally no way you could spend $3,000 in WWE Champions in a weekend. There's nothing you could spend it on. You would get any new character, any new event, you would max the event and get the character long before you've spent $3,000. So you'd be actually spending money for nothing. You get nothing out of it. Why would you do that? There's not even a prospect of getting something by spending that much in the game. You'd have to be a moron to believe that. But again, these people are morons who believe it. Here's the thing. Real gambling, you could spend that much. You can't, on a mobile game, they have guaranteed amounts that you spend where you get what you're going for anyway. They've built the game that way so that you don't continuously spend, that you hit that amount to spend and then you get the reward, as opposed to a gambler just keeps throwing money into a slot machine hoping that one of these pulls it's going to win and you might never win. With mobile gaming, these games have built that you're going to get it anyway. So when these idiots say this dumb shit, it's because they don't even understand how the games work, because they want to spin it in a way that you think the most ludicrous, out there nonsense. That's just not true. But for God's sakes, believe it. Keep living your fantasy, your weirdo fantasy, where you think that it's like such an amazing thing that a YouTuber like Darkside Phil spends $3,000 on a mobile game. Literally not in the entirety of that fucking game did that ever happen. $3,000 in a weekend on an event. You're out of your mind. You're insane.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, no, we got to stop the stream. I just received a $1 tip from an anonymous tipper, and they just informed me that Almighty Tevin is watching my stream right now and talking crap about me. Ah!
Okay, so folks, two things. Number one, I gotta pee. Number two, my wife just got home. So I'm gonna take a brief break here in order to use the restroom and also to say hello to her and all of that. It's probably like 5-10 minutes tops. We still have about 90 minutes left of gameplay on the stream. Now, here's the deal. As you guys can see, today has not been an abundant support day. We're only about a third of the way to our goal with only 90 minutes left. I told you, if we hit the goal today on stream, we're doing DSP tries at Little Caesars. I guess for whatever reason, people aren't too interested in this game. As you can see, attendance also not very great today. I don't know. It's a new game. I wanted to give it a shot. It's on Game Pass. So far, I'm enjoying it. If you could support the stream, please do. Here's the thing. We need to hit the goal by 3:30 p.m. Pacific time in order to do DSP tries it, because that time I'll have time to order the food, have it made and delivered. If not, then we can't do it today. All right? So it would be ideal if we could hit the goal in the next hour. If you were watching and enjoying and you wanted to support the stream to make that happen, I would appreciate that if you could do it now, so that way when we come back, we can know that we're doing it in order in time. If not, then it'll just have to wait. All right?
Save the pig. Save the pig, the game. The whole game, you're trying to save the pig's life.
All right? But here's the thing. We have to hit it within an hour, because I have to order around 3:30 for it to be here in time for 4 o'clock so we can eat right after I finish with the gameplay. So if you're here and you're hanging out and you have a good time, please consider supporting the stream. Now, here's the chance, all right? Or here's the deal. All right, well, if anyone is here watching and chilling, please support if you can. We have 1 hour left to hit the goal. If we hit it by 3:30-ish, then I can order their DSP tries it food. If not, then we'll just have to wait. And we'll see if we hit it maybe tonight with Yakuza, Pirate Yakuza, or maybe tomorrow again. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I feel like a lot of people did not show up for this game. I guess the consensus that people keep saying is that the game is woke. I haven't really seen that yet. I haven't seen anything here that makes it woke besides the main character is black. And if I guess you're a racist, you'd say it's woke. That's about the only thing I could see. So I don't know. So far, I see nothing like that. I'm not saying maybe there won't be later. There's been nothing like that yet. So I don't know why people would immediately write the game off because the main character and all the characters so far, like the main characters seem to be black. Like that's a problem or something. Maybe you're incredibly racist. I don't know what else to say. Outside of that, I think the game is fine. Okay? 4D chess player, you did not contribute. You're a liar. That didn't happen. And then on the YouTube side, we have someone else who already had been banned but has a sock account, so I'm banning them too. Well, if you are on the stream and you're enjoying yourself, thanks for at least chilling. There's quite a lot of people who are just being toxic jerks in the chat, and I'm trying to ignore them. You know, you guys know me. I give every game a shot. I'm honest. So far, I don't have any complaints about this game whatsoever. I do feel like it's a good game so far. I am enjoying the more retro style gameplay elements of it.
And I'll do something with it. Yeah.
And I hope that you guys are at least enjoying, you know, the chill vibes of the stream. Again, if you are, please support the stream. The whole idea today was that we were going to get a goal and be able to do a DSP tries it, but because people seem to be biased against the game for pretty ridiculous reasons, it seems like quite a lot of people didn't show up to the stream or support it. And there's nothing I can really do about that. It's a shame, because you would think that people would support no matter what game I'm playing, but I guess not. We're still at this level where sometimes if I play a game and certain people don't show up, we don't get that level of support. There's nothing I can do about that.
I tried as well as I could to stop it, and it's out of my hands now, and it's their fault, not mine. It's that simple.
Guys, last chance to support the stream and have us hit the goal for today and qualify for DSP tries at Little Caesars. But considering we haven't had any support in 30 minutes, actually, I take it back. It's been almost 2 hours. Rox M was the last person who supported, and that was 2 hours ago. All right, looks like we're not doing it today. We would need some big contributions right now to hit the goal.
You see, one step at a time.
No, we don't have 45 minutes. It has to happen in the next 10 minutes so I can order the food and it shows up in time for us to do it. That's the problem. So we need it right away.
Everything dead stream. It's a dead stream. Why is it dead? There's people watching. Why does no one care enough to say, I like the content, let's keep it going, I will support it? I'm lost. Because that's always happened. So what changed this week with these two games?
Someone to the $1.50 says, technically the game's been out since Thursday, so a lot of people who wanted to see it have already seen it and or played it, but good luck on the pizza. Now, that's another big problem with these games, that if you pay extra, you play it early, and I'm not going to pay extra if it's a Game Pass game. So I don't play extra, and now I play it. Oh, it's old now. What do you mean it's old? It just came out right now. It literally just fucking came out. Well, guys, let's be honest, all right? Now we've seen what the game is, correct? The game is an old school throwback, but sadly, 2025 audiences apparently don't like this kind of game. All day I gave it a shot. I mean, I just played it for almost 2.5 hours. I'm giving it a very fair shake. Personally, I don't dislike it. I mean, I'm not in love with it. I feel like it's a perfectly passable game. And I totally feel like previously in my career as a content creator and a YouTuber, okay, I could have played a game like this and no one would have complained. They would have said, oh, it's a fine game. It's unique. I feel like in 2025, things have changed, that the modern gamer is only looking for a particular style or kind of game. And if they don't get it, they just don't care about anything else that tries to be different. In this case, this is a combination of the old school with some cool artistic design and a really good soundtrack. I don't understand why in both of my chats today, we had so many people literally just dumping on the game because it's just unwarranted. What it is people follow trends and fads and don't want to think for themselves. In general, this game has not got stellar reviews. I think people are saying on Metacritic, it's in the 70s right now. So because it, every mainstream place didn't kiss its butt, it's bad. And I disagree. Like, I legitimately disagree. I think that this would be a game that is a fine weekend game. You get it on Game Pass, you play it throughout 3 days, you relax, you enjoy the ride. It's nothing you're going to remember when you start talking about game of the year, but at the same time, there's absolutely a place in gaming for a game like this. That being said, it's obvious this is not a game that resonates with my audience. The people who are in chat are literally just complaining, besides a few. There's been a few people who are like, yeah, it's actually not that bad. But most people are just sitting here and complaining that it's terrible. And no lie, lost over 150 viewers when I started playing it. We started with almost 300 viewers on the podcast, and we had, a good amount of viewers on Kick. Now we're down to less than 200 on YouTube and less than 40 on Kick, which is way low. Engagement, like I said, most people complaining, saying they don't like it, and support's not existing. Like, all the support came in during the podcast. I received one super chat and like $1 tip playing this game today. So all I can say is I gave it a shot. Did I not? Can you blame me when it's a situation like this where I'm saying the game's not bad? I would definitely consider playing it further, but everyone is telling me don't play it. It sucks. Move on. So for those who wanted to see me play South of Midnight, I apologize. I wish you were here today. Really, I do. Because I don't know where everyone went. They certainly weren't here for this game. I was planning on playing it again tomorrow. I'm not playing it again. I'm not stupid. Again, old DSP would have been like, well, we're going to keep playing. I'm going to keep forcing my audience to watch this game that obviously no one likes. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to move on and we're going to do other stuff that people want. This is trying to replicate that style of game in the modern era, and everyone wants to dump on it for various reasons. I do feel the whole, oh, it's woke. It's not woke. You're just racist. There's nothing woke about this game right now. Now, I don't know, I didn't get further in, but right now, the first 2.5 hours I just played, there's zero woke in this game. And if you say it is, you're a fucking liar. And I'm tired of people who lie about this stuff to try to, oh, you see, it's woke, and then, now it's not going to do good. It has nothing to do with the game being woke at all. And if you think that, you're just a part of a stupid internet mob that can't think for yourself. If you want to criticize it and be like, well, it plays like an old school game. I don't like that all the combat's arena combat. The platforming's too easy. Those are legitimate criticisms of the game. I'll say you're, in that regard, valid things to say. But if you're complaining, oh, the game's woke, you're just a fucking loser. And I'm tired of people following this stupid, brainless mentality. I must do what everyone else on the internet says and follow. If there's someone who says it's woke, I must listen. It's not woke. There hasn't been a single woke moment in this game. But like I said, as a person who, I'm not streaming for myself, right? I'm not. This is the kind of game I absolutely would keep playing it. I have no problems with it whatsoever. But stream-wise, I have to stream stuff that people want to see. Through your actions today of people quitting the stream, not engaging, saying the game sucks, and not supporting, you're telling me you don't want this and that you would like me to do something else. So I will listen to you. The only thing that sucks is I really wanted to do the DSP Tries It today because, like I said, my wife got home from work and would have loved to have food ordered. Now we're going to have to cook like last minute, which sucks. We were really hoping we were going to hit the goal, but I can't make people support if there's something they don't like, right?